Hey everyone, I'm Tony Rivera. This is Dream Car Driving. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, consider subscribing to the Dream Car Driving family, where we are not just about what you drive, but it's about the experience behind the wheel that makes it a dream car driving experience. Today I'm going to help you work on your car, save money, save time, save stress, simply by using something that professionals use, and that's this bad boy right here. You see this? It's called an OBD2 scanner, onboard diagnostics tool. This is going to save you a lot of time and money. Let's face it, we all have lives and we all have busy schedules. We have to get our kids to school, we have to cart around family members, we have to go to work, we have to run errands, and it's very heartbreaking when our car has a check engine light on. It can be stressful for others. It can be a sign that, you know, they just ignored and they're in denial with themselves that their car has a problem. Others stress about it when they see it, but those are the two types of people you deal with. Right now I connected the OBD2 scanner, as you can see right here, to the OBD port right on the left hand side. They're usually under the dash on the driver's side, but right now we're gonna go into the computer of the car. We're gonna check the engine. We're gonna scan the engine, waiting for the vehicle to respond. Give it a couple moments. Okay. Codes found 2. Erase previous data. Yes. Let's go check this first module. No codes. Second module. Let's go check it out. Okay. Read codes, stored codes, P015 camshaft positioning sensor, over retard, random multiple cylinder misfire detected. I took all the covers off of the BMW right here. This is a 2011 BMW 328. So let's get this bad boy started so we can hear the problem. Now we're gonna go under the heart of the beast, and as you can hear a whistle sound. And as this car revs into higher RPMs, the car starts to idle very rough. The code that came up earlier that we have seen was the P00115, which is the VCT solenoid. I have it over here. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. It comes with 2, the exhaust side and the intake side. The exhaust side is going to be on the bottom, down here. And then you're going to have the one on the top, which is the intake side. You can hear the whistling, but also we exchanged these out and it's still having a rough idle. So everything that everyone said on YouTube was wrong for us. That's our luck. So we have to go more deep into the problem. Over here on the valve cover side, where the ground wire is at, you can't really see it, but there's a little oil leak. So there might be a hairline fracture within the valve cover itself. Not only that, this valve cover here has a bunch of seals, rubber seals throughout the whole entire valve cover. Not the gasket, but for the ventilation system of this make and model. You have this, you know, the breather valve over here. I don't know if you can see it. Right here, my hand's pointing. That little rubber hose right here in the breather valve right there. That can be messed up as well. One of the rubber seal can be destroyed. You know, this car has a bunch of miles on it, over 100,000 miles. So let's get to the problem. We're gonna change this valve cover out. With the power of editing, this will not take long at all, because just like that, and just like that, the valve cover is assembled. I don't know about you, but that pretty much sounds fixed. But let's dive in to how I was able to accomplish this. Right now you have some oil smoking right there. I don't know if you can catch it on the camera, but that's only because there's some oil that spilled onto the side of the block and it's just burning the oil off right there. But let's take a dive and how I was able to accomplish this. This was pretty complex, but stick around and stay around and let's learn together. So what causes the BMW to have a rough idle, to cause the car to have a reduction in power, to cause a misfire check engine code, and a distinct whistle sound coming from under the hood? Well, it's this breather valve right here. What happens is, it's already been dissected. This valve is supposed to be one unit. This whole rubber seal is supposed to be one unit. It opens and closes when vacuum level has reached with inside the engine. And what happens is, since it's shot, air's passing through it and causing that whistling sound, and that's what it is. Something so simple, and it's so expensive. Why? Because you can't just change this out. Yeah, there's DIYs how to do this, but it's recommended. You might as well change the whole valve cover. It's expensive, but you get a new gasket, you know, you get another valve cover that's going to last you about another 100,000 miles plus. YouTube is one of the best sources when looking up any type of information. I know the best of mechanics and techs that use YouTube as a reference. We're going to look up 2011 BMW 328i whistle noise, and automatically replace valve cover. Squealing noise. That was one of our major issues with the 328i that I'm working on. Just go down and you can just valve cover. Another one. You guys get the picture here. You just have to decipher and rule out what's the issue with your vehicle. Looking at vehicle videos like this can help you determine, hey, is this what my car is doing or not doing? And you take it upon yourself to just research. That's what techs do. That's what mechanics do. They use a whole bunch of resources and references. You know, there's other things such as Mitchell on demand. This is what a lot of professionals use. It's basically a source where you can look up so much stuff about any type of make or model of car, any type of information that mechanics have already came across, and they inserted it into this program, this software here, and it helps everyone get the job that they need to get done on their vehicle. You know, they have on demand, they have all data. You have forums, you have so much stuff you can use. Get yourself a scan tool, especially if you're a car enthusiast, you love your car, and you're just a motorhead or not a motorhead. Get yourself one of these. You're going to save yourself time and money in certain situations. You might and you might not, but it's always good to have one of these at hand. Whether you're going to work on your car or not, it's good to know the issues, more or less what's going on with your car before you take it into the shop, so you're sure you're not going to be overcharged with other things. I'm Tony Rivera, this is Dream Car Driving, and I hope you enjoy your beautiful day wherever it's at.